Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to explore exactly why generalist marketing agencies so often fail software companies. But more importantly, we're going to figure out how to find the perfect specialized partner based on your exact growth stage. Finding the right marketing agency, it can literally make or break a SaaS business. So by the end of our time together, you're going to have a rock-solid framework for choosing the right partner to really scale your revenue.
Okay, let's dive right into this core contrast, because honestly, this is where so many founders make their very first mistake. Traditional digital marketing is built for e-commerce or local services, right? A traditional agency is basically built to sell a pair of shoes once. But SaaS is about convincing someone to keep wearing those shoes every single month. Your business model relies on long-term subscriptions, long B2B buyer journeys, free trials, and retaining customers for literally years. A generalist agency simply isn't wired for the long game of SaaS.
So here's our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover why SaaS differs, top agency traits, early-stage scaling, enterprise and organic search, pricing, and exactly how you should choose your partner.
Starting off with Section 1, why SaaS marketing differs and the unique challenges of subscription software.
Think about it like this. As a software company, you aren't just selling a static product, you're selling an ongoing experience. SaaS relies on highly specialized funnels. We are talking about moving a user from a free trial to a booked demo, then to a paid tier, and eventually expansion and upsells. Because of this, the best SaaS marketing leans heavily into product-led growth, or PLG, where the software itself does the heavy lifting of retaining users. A generalist agency just doesn't know how to market to a PLG funnel.
Moving right along to Section 2, the traits of top agencies, and what actually separates the best from the rest.
Look, if an agency doesn't intimately understand and speak the language of these specific metrics, they are not a true SaaS agency. A top-tier partner doesn't just care about web traffic or vanity clicks. They should be absolutely obsessing over the ratio between your customer acquisition cost and your lifetime value. They need to be making data-driven decisions to reduce that acquisition cost while maximizing the lifetime value of the users they bring in. Basically, they should obsess over your annual and monthly recurring revenue just as much as you do.
Okay, Section 3, Startup and Growth Agencies. Let's talk about scaling your early-stage sauce.
If you're an early to mid-stage startup, having an agency that really gets your budget constraints is absolutely crucial. Simple Tiger is a fantastic choice here. They offer a highly effective, totally transparent approach to managing both your SEO and paid ads, right under one roof. They maintain a strict SaaS-only focus, making them incredibly startup-friendly and way more affordable compared to those massive enterprise agencies.
Now, as you hit the growth stage and need predictable, scalable expansion, your needs are going to shift. This is where you might look at 310 Creative. They're recognized for incredible full-funnel SaaS frameworks, covering everything from demand gen to conversion rate optimization. Or, if you're a mid-market tech brand scaling internationally, Brain Donors is exceptional. They focus on data-driven B2B technical revenue operations, or RevOps, integrating modern search strategies with HubSpot implementation to build highly scalable revenue systems.
But hey, what if you are a funded startup with aggressive goals and some serious capital to deploy? Single Grain is a major standout. They specialize in ROI-focused performance marketing. When you have the funding to push hard on paid acquisition and funnel scaling, and you just need to move fast, their founder-led strategy is designed to scale your operations rapidly and super efficiently.
Which brings us to Section 4, Enterprise and Organic Agencies. Let's talk about dominating search and handling those large sales cycles.
If you really want to dominate search, you need absolute specialists. MadX Digital is fantastic for building a sustainable, long-term organic growth engine. They go deep on SaaS SEO, link building, and content marketing, totally avoiding those cheap short-term wins. On the flip side, if you are a massive enterprise brand, Scale specializes in complex, scalable SEO systems, using programmatic SEO and advanced analytics tailored specifically for enterprise-level needs. Beyond those highlighted partners, your choice really comes down to your specific bottleneck. Churn killing your business? Interprag handles lifecycle retention and expansion. Need inbound storytelling? Check out Rakento. For massive all-in-one execution, you've got WebFX. Dealing with complex B2B enterprise sales cycles? Heinz Marketing is your go-to. Need high-quality account-based lead gen? Bayleaf Digital. The takeaway here is simple. You have to match your exact bottleneck to the agency's core strength.
Section 5, Agency Pricing and Costs. Let's talk numbers and see what you should actually expect to invest.
If you're an early-stage startup, you should expect monthly retainers somewhere in the $3,000 to $6,000 range. At this level, the focus is entirely on defining a clear ideal customer profile, rapid experimentation, and building out your core SEO and content foundations. You probably have pretty limited paid spend here. Honestly, you aren't buying massive scale at this price point, you're buying the foundational footing to generate those crucial initial leads.
Now, there is a massive jump in cost when you reach the enterprise SaaS level. We're talking starting at $15,000 and easily scaling past $30,000 a month. Why the steep climb? Well, at this stage, you are dealing with highly complex marketing funnels, intense account-based marketing, deep sales enablement, and super intricate data integrations. A higher-priced agency here is essentially functioning as an extension of your own RevOps team, driving down CAC and increasing LTV at scale.
And finally, Section 6. How to choose wisely and properly vet your next growth partner.
When you finally get on a discovery call, you need a strict vetting process. First, demand to see SaaS-specific case studies. Second, make sure they align with your growth stage and truly understand the metrics we talked about earlier. But here's a major pro tip. Step 3. Always run a 90-day paid pilot. Never blindly lock into a 12-month retainer. A 90-day pilot is literally the fastest way to test the reporting, their communication, and to see if their promised strategy actually matches their day-to-day execution.
Take this warning to heart, please. If an agency promises you overnight miracles or page 1 rankings by tomorrow, just hang up the phone. Legitimate SaaS SEO and demand generation are compounding channels. They require building real authority and trust over time. A real agency is going to speak to you in ranges and timelines, usually taking anywhere from 3 to 12 months to see mature, scalable results. They will never offer you guaranteed overnight growth.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to ask yourself a serious question. Are your marketing dollars actually building a compounding, scalable revenue machine, or are you just renting empty traffic? Choosing the right specialized partner really is the difference between scaling your software to the moon and just spinning your wheels. Thanks so much for joining me today.